What's up, guys? Today I am back with more crossover crap. I know it's been a while, but here I am with another one. This time, May from Avatar The Last Airbender and Ezrand from Dragon Prince. And maybe this is cheating because the two properties are kind of fundamentally linked, but absolutely with this pair. And it might sound weird, but let's name off a few things that we know about May. She hates being bored. She was never a fan of the Fire Nation. She hates liars. She would do anything, including going with Azula, to keep her family and her little brother safe. She had no real allegiance to the Fire Nation. She just was born into them and she hated it. She even sold out Azula every single time it was convenient to her and she knew that Azula wouldn't find out. Leading up to even the last and only time she stood up to Azula to her face, she didn't care about them. And with all of that information, it makes sense that she would want to take care of Ezra. And honestly, I feel like if she was part of his entourage in season 1 and 2, it would have fundamentally changed and sped up the entire course of the series. Because May's about that life. Also, Ezrand fully believes in child-adult adoption. He literally picks up every single morally gray character that he can get either a jelly pastry into or a speech into. He's done that across all of the seasons. And as far as who Ezrand is as a person, he is not boring. He is incredibly truthful. He's not in the Fire Nation. He also has that fierce family loyalty thing going on without being naive about it. And he is so far from boring, it's ridiculous. He's earnest, he's honest, and he's so willing to suffer hardships for the people around him. I think she would see that in him and want to protect that in him. Because he's just a kid. At the beginning of the series, he's 8, 7, and at the end of it, he's 12, maybe? And by end, I mean the most recent season. He's a full child. Of course, May would protect him and offer wise counsel, but also all of the sarcastic remarks you can imagine. Of course, Ezra would be one of the only people in the world who can tease her and also make her laugh. I think as a bonus, her and Zim would get along after she has to save Ezra from whatever big bad is chasing him that week, because Ezra always needs saving from something. I think her and Zim would get along after she saves his boy. In my head, she would function as a similar but opposite function as Callum is in Ezrand's life. Like an older sibling-ish person who is a counsel person, but she's also not afraid to be a little bit dark at times, as opposed to Callum, who's always trying to be optimistic. But no magic, obviously, because it's May. What do you guys think about this pairing? I feel like it makes absolute sense. She has a little brother, he is a little brother. They would get along in a weird way that only works because it's the two of them. That's what I think. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk.